baby, it's cold outside. And you're watching Let the Right One In. You don't need to be scared. It's brought to you by Showtime. I apologize for how dark everything is. Can't see a damn thing. So to be clear, this is not Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It's kind of like the opposite of Buffy. It's about a vampire. I guess he's the vampire. For some reason, he's excited. It's like, I think the backstory is like, once upon a time, there's a boy and he becomes a vampire. I think this is brought to you by the producers who brought you Dexter Morgan. Boom, boom, boom. Which was a pretty good show, and then it went downhill. Melting like a wish. Like, what's that movie called again? Hocus Pocus 2. Yeah, it's like, oh no, I'm melting. Like the wicked wish from the Wizard of Oz. I'm melting, I'm gonna get your doggy too. And now the boy is like on fire. This is like just like a few seconds into the show, and the boy is like on fire. The right one in. How do you start a show and then the guy gets on fire? I think the show's on fire. You want to buy some Girl Scout cookies? Oh, here you go, some money. What's your favorite? S'mores? Okay, here's some money with $5, $20. Keep it. You eat it yourself. Yeah, or try to sell it again. It's this guy. Yeah. Now, is this guy the same as the other guy that we saw earlier? I don't know. Why are we looking at this guy? Why is this guy like on a train or a bus? Now we see this guy. I'm Catherine McDonald. Now we got this girl. Now this guy for the train. He's doing a magic trick. Oh, that guy like knows his mom. Guy's like looking out the window. Oh no. Somebody's in a trunk. You know, my mom has or something like that. A trunk like that he's kept like for 20, 30, 50 years. I don't know how many years. Oh, it's it. I don't know what it is. Who's on first? Who's on second? Look, it's Dexter Morgan cutting up those eggs. The girl drinking milk. It's Negan from The Walking Dead. The girl going through puberty. Oh, it's his daughter. Right. Okay. Spoiler alert. I think I figured it out. C is a vampire. Somehow. I don't know if they're gonna show it. Maybe C's not a vampire yet. Wait, no. I figured it out. C is a vampire already. And C like bit him because, you know, like she's like thirsting for blood, and she's like she bit her own father or whatever he is, but it's like alleged father, like adopted father or biological father, I don't know, but you know, she couldn't help herself. She's like, I gotta have blood, just like the Queen of England, just like, you know, all those people back there. You know, King Charles and his grandpa, ancestor, Dracula, because they're all related. Dracula is based on a real person who was drinking the blood of children. So, like, vampires are, like, based on real people who just, like, drink blood. Oh, this is grass. I'm glad I didn't really kill you, father. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to Mega Haze everybody. Cannot wait to be the next Cobra Kai star. Nah. Learning karate's for jerks. Dad, stop being so cool. I'm gonna be like the smart mentor. Just like in Dexter. It's like, because it's made by the same people who made Dexter Morgan, you know, Dexter had to kill people. It's basically the same show, except with a girl instead of a man. Instead of Dexter, it's Dexterella. Hello, Dexterella. And he's like the father figure, literally. Wow, Dad, thank you for the bathroom with no windows. That means I'm not gonna melt. Be home now, Dexterella. How am I supposed to kiss a boy if I'm stuck inside your basement? Oh, how am I supposed to breathe without you when I'm dying in your basement? I'm only 12 years old. I'm stuck on Snapchat. Did all I could do. And now I'm on Showtime. It's Showtime. I'm a girl stuck in an attic. I don't know why. I'm so pathetic, but I'm probably really cool too. Maybe I'll start fighting people and stuff. Maybe I'll start going out at night and dating people when my dad's not looking. At the beginning of the episode, you see a boy looking at the sunset or sunrise. He burns up in a flame of fire, probably because he's a vampire or something. And you see an old guy that must have been his father. So, oh, the father's so sad. But now, the father, that same guy with the glasses, old guy, he's talking to this girl, who's also like a daughter. So he has a daughter. And he calls her up. She's like a scientist working for Bowsy or something. I didn't say anything about that. YouTube, please don't take down this video. I didn't say anything. But I will say one thing. If I can say one more thing, Susie. One more thing, Susie. One thing. I'll just say one thing. Keep my mouth shut before you ban more of my YouTube channels. Over 7,000 videos. They took from me. They deleted. Please don't delete this girl. Please don't delete this beautiful girl. Right, Susie? The guy calls her up and says, come home. Come home. Come home, baby. Come home, Dada. Ooh, it's getting kind of creepy now. Hey, Dada, I know we haven't been, like, getting along for a very long time. I'm gonna die anyway. I know that you can't really come home or anything. You know, I got pink rat can. I'm gonna die. Okay. All right. Anyways, yeah, you know your brother, Peter. What about him? Yeah, he died. He died. He blew up. He went on fire.
Hi.
He came there to beg for a job, and because that's what she would want. Who, I don't know, like a former lover or a wife or a mother or something. I don't know who she is. That's what she said. And so now he's giving her a job. I mean, giving him a job. The father of the girl who's a vampire. San Francisco. Just the two of us. We can make it work. Dang, girl. Why you singing to me? Boy was screaming. He was on fire. You must have been a vampire. Wait, no. It's just, there was a guy with blood. His eyes really got to me. What about his eyes? You want to do it? Dang, girl. I'm homeless. Not that homeless. How rude. Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boy. I want to do you.
I want to do what you do.
Who the F are you?
You know, you're not that guy. You're not that guy from Walking Dead. Who the F are you?
What are you talking about, Willis? I get all my stuff easy. You mean this guy? Oh, that's Little Sniff. Really? I didn't know he was black. Some money. But you can only spend it at the memes world. But that's a get out of this hellhole. Hey, God, that kind of racist with what you said back there about me being Glenn from Walking Dead. I hate when people compare me to that. Hey, man, I don't know. Let's just have more boring conversation. Let's try to make a show that's more boringer than all the other shows out there, like Ring of Power. And what other boring shows are there? Oh, She-Hulk. Yeah. Maybe I can have sex with you. That's like She-Hulk. Yeah. Everybody hates Kevin. I mean, what's his name again? Chris. Oh, yeah, Chris Rock. Chris Rock on his own show. It's me, Chris Rock. Oh, hi there, Keenan. Oh, my name not Keenan. Anyways, talent shows are for dorks. I'm not a dork, okay? Oh, that girl don't want to see my little card trick. Oh,
Just cut it down.
I wake up in the morning, I don't know why people stare at me and say, you're an ugly guy. Don't know why, don't know why. My life is so lonely. I sit by myself. Spoiler alert, that guy is going to become friends with this vampire girl. I can see it. They're setting it all up. Why else is he on the show? There's no other reason. I mean, if there is no other reason, then it's a waste of time. From a story telling perspective. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's nice to see people. But when you're watching a show, you're trying to watch a story, right? Ooh, is this some kind of play that I'm reading? I'm a happy girl. I wonder if they're gonna explain how she became a vampire. So she's like stuck in the house. can't go outside because he's a vampire. She puts her finger next to the window. It's kind of like she's cutting herself. It's like it's an equivalent to cutting herself. You know how some people cut themselves, cut their wrists and stuff, and all the kind of stuff, all this other stuff too. But it's like that's what she's basically doing. Like, because it's like sometimes when you're in like a bad situation, when you think you feel bad about yourself, it's like it's so bad you don't even feel anything anymore. And you want to feel something. You want to make sure that you're alive. That's why people cut themselves or whatever else they do. All the different things that people do, addictions and stuff. And some of it, it's like really, really bad. And some of it's like it's understandable, but it's still bad. But he's only all these different things. We don't have time to talk about that. But let me say one thing. One thing before my YouTube channel it gets nude by a person who wants to like turn everybody into vampires and then put them in a blender, put them in the microwave, try it, burn us up. Susan, oh little Susan. But before that happens, let me say one thing. One thing. It's like life's hard. Yeah, I think that's what I wanted to say. Let me say it's like it's hard, and it's like this is what she's doing, and it happens. But it's like sometimes it's like that's the thing that hurts the most. Is the thing that you can't see, and it's like it just numbs you out. It's like it's there, and that people have it, but that's the thing that unites people together is the pain, and that's alright. And so it's like you come together with the pain, and then you hug each other and you love each other because of that. Don't pretend that you don't have pain, but that unites people together. Thank you, Dr. Oatmeal. You saved my life. Onion. Alright, I just gave you a jab. Now don't be an asshole. I know you gotta go home to see your little vampire daughter who might just like burn herself up. But don't be an asshole. Go have a drink with me. I just gave you a job. God damn it. Alright. So this show is a little slow, but it's only the first episode. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm a little bit curious. What are they gonna do? Where are they gonna take it? So they have a little bit of an argument, a little bit of fight. Black guy's like, get out of here. Because it's like, you're still up to your old ways or something. Like, I guess he kind of knows about his daughter being a vampire or something. And so it's like, maybe they used to know each other. Maybe they used to live here. They went away to like try to find a cure. To try to turn her back into a regular girl. But she's still a vampire. And maybe she goes outside and kills people or something. It's like they come back here. There's a lot of murders in the city. And so it's like they can kind of like blend in because of the murders. And so the owner of this restaurant, the black guy, he's like, he's not happy about it and stuff. And I'm not entirely sure what's going on and everything, the details. But it's like they're just going back and forth. And I really don't know what to say about it, but it got me thinking, like, I don't know, what's going on? Did the girl do something? Is the girl like killing people? Okay, so the story is he runs around with his daughter looking for vampires, because then they can like grab the vampire, put the vampire in a science lab. And study this vampire to try to find a cure. That's right, try to find a cure. But then every time they try and try again, looking, they pack their bags, they move, they try to find, they think they found something, but then no, it didn't work out. Oh man, it's just a crazy weird guy. Oh no, it's not a vampire. Or maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But like again and again, they're moving and moving. And every time, like he promises his daughter, this time it's gonna be different. This time it's gonna be different. He keeps on getting her hopes up. Oh, never let go, never let go. Dear Lord, it's been a nightmare the last 10 years. Does that mean she's always been a vampire? When did she become a vampire, and how old is she now? Oh, possible another spoiler alert. I thought that she became a vampire when she was like young, but not very, very young. Maybe she was 10 or 12. I don't know why I thought that. Maybe it says that in the information underneath the show. I don't know. I don't remember. But let's assume she became a vampire when she was 10, and it's been like 10 years. And so therefore, she's 20 now, even though she looks like she's 10. Perhaps you become a vampire and you stop aging. I don't know if that's true. I'm not no vampire expert, but I'm gonna say it now. This might be a spoiler. Alright, it might be. Maybe she's not 12. Maybe she is. I don't know. He runs outside in the snow, looking at the sunset. There he is. He's gonna become her friend. I called it. This is how I met Tiffany Cumbo. You okay, girl? You're not wearing shoes. Wanna play Batman, Robin? Aren't you cold, baby? Don't you wanna run around your car? Wait, I'm my boyfriend. Wanna come inside and bake some cookies? I love chocolate. Spoiler alert, her tummy is growling, probably because her vampire body wants to eat the black boy. Wants some chocolate pudding. Oh, what the hey boy, you can eat it for me. Right in front of me, ASMR. Ooh, yeah, I love it. I love it if you do that right in front of my face. Yeah, I'll try not to put my demons on top of you. I'll try not to let my vampire werewolf alien blood come out of me to hop onto you. My Michael Mullins into your body. I'm gonna try not to do that. So just eat the chocolate bar right in front of my face, and I'll try not to go psycho lady on you. Yeah, I think this is gonna work. I have no other friends. I got nothing else to live for. L for OJ. Boy, says to her, "That's weird. Easy for you to say. You're a loser. Like nobody wants to hang out with you, boy. And you're the one to say that's weird. I'm sorry, boy. You don't have that right. Not having any friends or anything. You're not cool. You can't say something like that. Oh, this Snicker bar is so good. I don't think so. Milk chocolate, not that good. I would go for something that's like 80% cacao. Like I don't like all the milk and the candy. I want real chocolate. Like coffee, black, chocolate, okay? I almost couldn't say it, but it's so watered down. It's like, how can you like that? She's like, thanks for the chocolate. Maybe she like smelled it and stuff, like, and it's as he's eating it, she's like smelling it, and so she's like imagining that she's eating it, and because he has like extra sensitive senses or something. I don't know. How does a vampire work? Bro. I think your son, the son who was eating Snicker bar a second ago. Yeah, I think he'll like that. Oh, maybe he will. I was an asshole to him. A second ago, the guy was like, he did a little magic trick with like a stick thing. He stuck the stick in his arm and it was like bleeding, but it's fake. Somehow it's like, I don't know, some kind of trick. If you wanna totally fuck up your life, order phone to plate. Yeah, that's right. You moving in, Dad? And I didn't even tell that little boy my name. A minute, Dad, you're worried that I might eat him. Bob, are they like in New York City? It's a space laboratory, explorium. Any stars? Wonder what you are. I'm just a little girl. What about you? Galaxies are like little islands on the sky, in space, surrounded by nothing. Glow with the light of dead bodies of little boys and girls. In my lucid dream, I fly through the space. I never ever stop. I just go deeper in. In my deepest dream, I wonder what you are. I think about it every day and night. I just can't figure it out. I can't figure it out, 'cause sometimes it's so hard when you're living as a vampire girl. Wow. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, I just wanna see you at the bar. Just wanna hang out with you so far, so far. Baby, baby, what you want? All I got is a little cigar. But baby, don't you worry, I'll be there in a hurry. It's me, French version of Negan from Walking Dead. I look just like Negan, but I'm French. We want to fill the universe with love. It takes billions of years to get the stars over to us, to our eyeballs. So we don't see them as they are, but as they were. Flashback. Oh, it's Mommy. One time ago, she was looking at like a Hubble, what do you call it, telescope. So like this little girl was looking at that, and I don't know when that was. Like, was it 10 years ago? So how old is he now? Her father's like, are you okay? She's like, yeah, the angry little demonic vampire growling inside of my stomach. It's okay. It's okay until tomorrow. He turns around. His daughter's missing. A minute. Sees Spider-Man. Not missing. He's hopping over buildings. One side to the other. Spider girl, spider vampire. I'm on top of the world. I can see clearly now. There's blood on my face. Ow. Watch out. He walked on glass and he's like, okay, so obviously he's a vampire. He's following the vampire down there. Tracks to a random room. Going down these tunnels to try to take down a vampire. I don't know if that's a good idea. Who do you think you are? Buffy the Vampire Slayer? You think you're as strong and as tough as a 15-year-old girl with blonde hair? Suddenly a bunch of rats go right by him. There's a little bit of a fight. And then suddenly out of nowhere, his daughter comes in to save the day. Daddy, I want to eat him now. I don't think I can make it till tomorrow. Then right, and by the way, I thought we were done with this, like, try to find a vampire, try to kill me kind of thing. I kind of like being a vampire. Let me eat the body now. Let all the bodies drop to the ground. I want to eat them now. God damn it. Sorry, I can't make it, Daddy. I can't make it. Matter of factly, I'm like, I'm trying the best I can, Daddy, but it's like, I gotta eat the blood. I gotta drink the blood. I gotta drink the blood of children. They gave frogs. The girl was like, he's on something. I don't know what. It's like, she couldn't drink his blood because of something. But it's like, he wasn't a vampire, or was he? Maybe he was something else. I don't know. Dad, we were having a good day, and then you had to go try to find a vampire. And then I had to follow you. Then I had to try to suck his blood. Then I realized he was on to something. And, like, he was on something. Like, but it wasn't, like, normal. Like, man, I'm so sad with you, Dad. Even though you're, like, trying to save my life. Like, I'm so pissed off. This sort of reminds me of another show. I can't remember what it's called, but it's, like, there's a show, this guy, and, like he sneaks into a laboratory. It's, like, in Europe, and he grabs a girl. I don't think it's his daughter, but he raises her like, oh yeah, it's called Hannah. And it's like, there's a relationship between him and the girl. Basically his adopted daughter. He raised the girl, Hannah, in the woods, in a random country. I forget which country, like Germany or something. And he's, he trains the girl, Hannah, how to fight and everything. And then she's like a badass. And then they have to like go into the secret laboratory to try to free the other people, the other clones, maybe they're clones, maybe they're not, I don't know. But they're trained to be like, to work for the government or to work for agencies where they're like, really high tech. Like they'll just do whatever they're told, kind of like Joss Whedon's Dollhouse. It's kind of like that. You tell them what to do, and they do it, and they have to do it whether they remember it or not. It's like you follow your orders. Dad, you gotta be careful. Dad, you're breaking my heart. I don't like sand. Don't do it, daughter. Don't just run around trying to get dinner. That means like you're the big bad wolf, Little Red Riding Hood. You so are looking good. You're everything big bad wolf could want. But if you do that, you become the bad guy. You become Ursula in the Little Black Mermaid. Little Black Mermaid. You are swimming good. Oh my God. It's like, you don't want to do that. And she's like, why not? Because you don't do that. And she's like, why not? And he's like, you don't do that. She's like, why not? I want to cry like the girl in Girl Meets World, Miss what's her name again? Riley? Yes, I wanna cry like Riley. Don't I look like Riley from Girl Meets World? Life is amazing. I know we can work it out because I got you. Ooh. Dad, what if this will be all I'll ever be? Never mind you trying to stop that, you know. I'm mad at you that you're trying to stop that. But a second ago I was mad that you were trying to help me, and now I'm upset because I got this problem. I should be happy that you're trying to solve my problem. Let's go and take over the world. Wait a minute, what am I saying? Daddy, you're breaking my heart. Hi, Mr. Matthew. Am I the scientist lady who's the daughter of the old guy with glasses who had a son who burned to death at the beginning of this episode? Yes, that's me. I look good. He's right. I'm some kind of scientist. Maybe I want to find a cure for the people who become a vampire. It's kind of like, this is like a parallel to like The Walking Dead. You know, like the people in The Walking Dead, they're trying to find a cure. Most of the time, they're not trying to find a cure because everybody's like, oh, we're not a scientist. You don't have to be a scientist to be a scientist. Study science, and then everybody can be a scientist. Especially if it's like the end of the world. Everybody should be a scientist and find a cure. Oh, you're just a big mansion lover, a big rich person, Daddy. Try. I hate rich people. You big Batman, Bruce Wayne dude. Yeah, you little Elon Musk, Bill Gates guy with a lot of money. Yeah, oh, I don't like a lot of money, even though money is good. It's like, oh man, let me demonize money. Love of money might be a problem, but it's like, oh, money is a tool. God damn it. Daddy, it's so old, goddammit. Mom used to say, like, you were always happy and then you ran away. I raised Peter Pan. You raised Peter Parker? I raised Peter Rasp, who ended up missing the Titanic. But then somehow they made it to America later on. And then gave birth to Donald, who gave birth to oatmeal. You shouldn't have, I don't know, like, you just like the hunting and the fishing and the this and the that. You should have just let Peter drown in that Titanic. And then we'd have no oatmeal. We'd have no mango heads. We'd have no means. Wait a minute. Stop talking, girl. Have a nice death, Father. I'm so, like, angry at you because, like, I don't know, because I'm stupid. I'm just a weird, this. For 10 years, I've been trying to find a cure, and I'm so close. You gotta continue my work. I'm gonna die soon, Dada. Here we go. She looks at the boy and says, you know, if the world was good, you can wear whatever you want. You can wear what you'd wear. I don't know what she's trying to say. Is she saying, like, this boy would wear a dress? Please, Susie, YouTube, don't take down this video. I didn't say anything. This video will probably be taken down. God damn it. As soon as the boy comes out to hang out with them, maybe do a magic trick, the one boy says to the other ones, I don't want to play A-ball. And then they walk off, leaving him alone. Girl's like calling up, texting her father. Hurry up, I'm hungry. And she's like scratching the walls like a cat. Rawr, rawr, rawr. And then she looks out the window and she sees a boy. So she's gonna be like, I wanna eat you, I wanna eat you, I wanna eat you, I wanna eat you. Rawr. I wanna eat you, I wanna eat you. Red rum. Hey, how's it hanging? I mean, how's it going? And she just like stares at the boy, like she just wants to eat him, but not in a sexual way. Maybe in a sexual way. I don't know. How does a vampire eat a boy? Yeah, baby, yeah. She's about to bite him. Look in my eyes. Let it go. See, so he looks at her eyes and he's like, how do you do that? She's like, oh, it's magic. But just like Dexter Morgan, like the father has to like do stuff like kind of like that, sort of like, so like he got this guy here because he was just like standing around, nobody was looking. out on the streets. I'm gonna ask you some questions. If you're honest with me, you know, cause this is based on Dexter. Might be able to get out of here alive if you're honest. Okay, here's what's going on. So, black guy is selling these drugs. Drugs are basically turning people into vampires. They just don't know it. I don't know if the people selling them know it or not, but basically that's what's happening. Because that's basically what the symptoms are. You take the drug, you feel like you can like climb walls, and then when the sun comes out, it feels like your skin's on fire. Basically a vampire. You become a vampire. He's like, I just want to see my kid again. But then the father of the other girl vampire slices his neck. She comes crawling in and then starts drinking the blood. Look at all the blood. Now she's alright for like a day or two. I don't know how long, but she drank all that blood. Oh, Daddy, what do you do with my brother? Brother burnt up. We used to hang out together. Looks so grown up. Oh, look at those photos. Now my daughter sleeps in a bathtub. I think that my father used to sleep in a bathtub too. Back in the day, he was adopted into the Arnold family. He was born a rasp. And then like, he was born in Los Angeles in 1950. And then like, before the age of 3, or I don't know how old he was, only a couple years old, moved up into like Gold Hill or Medford in Oregon, and then it's like sleeping in a bathtub. So it's like my father was like a vampire. A little bit of blood coming off her lips. Don't worry, Dad here to wipe it off. Hey there, daughter, I will kill a bunch of people so you can drink their blood. 'Cause I love you. That means I have to kill people. Ooh, for the greater good. Bill Gates would love this. Sometimes life will hit you in the head and make you do things in somebody else's bed. And you won't even know which way's up or down. Oh, yeah. Sometimes you're crying and you know one's there to hear you, and you're feeling like you're lost and no one cares, and you're home alone like you can't afford anything else. Ooh. Sometimes in life it gets hard and you can't ever get on out, 'cause you need another one to hold your hand. What you waiting for? This show has like 20 producers. Find the host, find the cure. Next time on this girl version of Dexter. First episode was a little bit okay, a little bit interesting. It's not like really fast moving. It's a little bit slow at times. There's a few good moments out of this hour-long episode, and hopefully it gets better, but it's really hard to say what's going to happen. It's a little bit interesting, of course. The storyline is a little bit unique. It's a little bit like Buffy. It's a little bit like Angel. It's a little bit like Dexter Morgan. It's a little bit like Walking Dead, because they're trying to find a cure. It's a little bit of a combination of a couple different shows. It's a little bit slow. That's one of the worst things about it. It's a little bit lame, but there's just a few parts that are captivating a bit. So it does have some suspense, some tension, a little bit like Dexter Morgan. Like, it's kind of worth it to like sit through it, because that there's some payoff in the first episode. Usually, in a good series like Breaking Bad, it takes a couple of different seasons before there's a lot of payoff. So it's always possible that a show can start off really bad, and then it can become really good, really good. So is this show gonna start off slow and then build up and give you a lot of suspense and then become better and better over time? It's always possible. You can't really judge a book by its cover, or so by the first episode. But here we go, and this is what I did already. I judged it. So, what's it to you? What's it to me? It's like, I'm sorry. I'm a little hypocritical, but I'm going to judge the first episode and say, it's not that good, but it's okay. And it's interesting. And it's a little bit crazy, but it's a story. And the story is like, what would you do? Your daughter becomes a vampire. What do you do? What do you do? God damn it. What do you do? So, it's like, watch the show and find out.